Good afternoon. Luis Valentino says he's sorry and admits he, quote, screwed up when he hired Jason Martinez, the now former deputy superintendent, accused of molesting 2 boys. But Valentino still believes he'll keep his job with APS. News 13's Chris McKee is live at APS headquarters. Chris.
Yeah, Kim, Valentino told us in a first sit-down interview today since this whole scandal broke that Martinez's background blindsided him. While he admits that he knew Jason Martinez was working without a background check, he says he trusted that that check was going to be taken care of.
My interest was not to come to Albuquerque Public Schools for this.
Breaking his silence,
I really need to apologize.
APS Superintendent Luis Valentino says he's sorry for hiring Jason Martinez as his deputy superintendent, a man who dodged a background check with the district. Valentino says he didn't know his friend was awaiting trial, accused of molesting 2 boys and roughing up his boyfriend.
I have the same anger, the same frustration, the same sadness that everybody else does.
The new superintendent, who could now lose his own job, says he met Martinez 5 years ago at a Latino Educators Academy and stayed in touch with him after that.
We had an interest in the work around virtual academies and innovation in education.
Valentino claims Martinez had no red flags with references. A Google search also shows Martinez's charges had never been in the news until this story blew up a week ago. But Valentino admits he let Martinez work without a background check.
How do you ever let anyone start work here in a school district without a background check?
I found out 2 weeks after he started that that was not the case. And so I spoke to him and I said, you need to get down there, you need to take care of it. And he said, I will.
Valentino claims he never heard Martinez hadn't completed a background check again until last Thursday, the day Martinez resigned. He says he doesn't remember the HR department raising concerns either.
In this case, it's the HR department's job to make sure that if a person is not processed, they don't get to work here.
Valentino says the district's now changing its policy.
Do you still think you can be an effective leader here?
I do believe that.
The superintendent believes the board will work to keep him.
I think a lot of parents say, Luis, you screwed up.
I did screw up, no question. I hired an individual with a terrible background. I hired someone who I trusted, and it was a mistake that I made, a big mistake.
Now, Valentino will face the APS school board tomorrow morning to decide if he will keep his job. That meeting starts at 7:30 in the morning, and we'll have a crew in that room waiting for a decision. We will let you know what they decide as soon as it happens. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Now, we did also ask Valentino if the school board does fire him, will he ask for a buyout? His answer coming up at 5:30. You can also head over to our website. That's where you can find Chris McKee's full interview with Valentino, as well as a timeline of the controversial history of superintendents at APS.